Hey, welcome to my channel where I talk about dolls, and that's literally it. And in this video, I'm going to be opening 3 more ruby red dolls. These ones all came from the main site, the German site, which means they shipped from Hong Kong. 2 of them are limited edition, and one of them is a regular Coraline doll that's not available on the Canadian site, which is why I ordered her from the regular site. And to anyone who's wondering, they ship directly in the shipper boxes. So I used to collect Integrity Toys, which had a similar shipper style box, but they would usually put them inside another box because people like to keep these because collectors, we like to keep everything. And they have a UPC code here that tells you what doll's inside, which is how I know I'm starting with Tom. And there was the customs label up here, which I removed before because it's big and ugly and didn't look very nice. But it's just letting you know that that's how they ship them. And another thing to mention is that because I'm in Canada, it seems to be kind of a hit or miss if I'm ordering dolls from Asian countries, mainly China and Hong Kong, if I'll get hit with customs or not. But all 3 of these dolls, Canada customs must have been feeling generous this week because I didn't get customs on any of them. And I'm not, I'm trying to keep that energy out in the world, as in, like, I appreciate it. Keep it up. And so they come in, these are the shoebox style. There are window boxes, and I don't really think they do the window box dolls anymore. I don't really see them as, I don't see them as an option on the German site, but in the Canadian site where I will order them from as often as possible because the currency, they seem to have them on older core dolls. So here's limited edition Tom coming out of the box. Now, this is Tom, right? Oh, I opened up Grace. That is so weird. Okay. I just grabbed the wrong box. It's fine. Grace can have her appearance first. Not that it really matters who comes in first. Before I open her. Failure 1. Here's her box. And I got really confused when I saw her face because Tom doesn't look like that at all, in fact. Now she's an older doll in the sense that I believe 2022 was the Christmas. She's part of a 2 Christmas doll set. This is the only one that's left over. And I do remember seeing them on the Maple Leaf site. Maybe it was 2023. I just know it was in the past. And so I could have had her if I were collecting back then, which I wasn't. But it's okay because I can enjoy her now. So here are all her things. Oh, I didn't know she came with a snowman. That's so much fun. I swear on the website, you're going to see her upside down. I swear on the website it said none of the accessories are included. It's just the doll and her clothes. So that's fun because I love making some Christmas displays. And I can't wait to shop. I can't wait to display, but shop too, for Christmas. So they come with a certificate. She's number 134 of 400 pieces, which is pretty high for a limited edition set. I believe she was 169. She's still on the site, so that's USD, by the way. And because she's limited edition, her wig is not going to be attached, which means she comes with one of these rubbery bands, the anti-slip bands, to keep her wig in place. And you know what? I've done it already now once. It wasn't so bad. It wasn't as scary as I expected. And just in case you haven't seen any other Ruby Red unboxings, their clothes are not on. So she's necky inside this box. She's got really cute. Oh, they're like buckskin boots. I didn't even notice that. My Autumn Dawn, who's somewhere behind me, right here. Wow, got it right for once. Right for once. She has buckskin boots as well, but these are white ones. So that's fun. In the picture, it just looked like kind of plain white boots. Oh, her purse. And so because it's limited edition, the fabrics are going to be a little bit more intricate than the regular. And like I said, little snowman, that is so much fun. Honestly, I'm going to go back and reread the stock images after the description to see if it really is like that. And then here's how they come. I don't know if I have to do this every time. Oh, she might fall out, so I have to hold on to her to make sure that nothing falls forward. But here they are with the box protecting their head, her bald head, and the wig's going to be beside her. And last time I opened it, why does her wig look like it's on? I'm so confused this time. Ooh, she's so pretty. You know what it is about her? Her eyes are striking, and they remind me of the light decal. Oh, okay, never mind. Her wig's not on. They remind me of the light brown decal eyes by American Girl, which were my favorite. So let me just bring her closer so you can see what I'm talking about. These striking eyes. Hope it's focusing in on her. And she's got a really sweet, sad expression. She's the same face mold as Karina, who's a Coraline doll who's currently sold out. I'm assuming Coraline means she's coming back. She has bangs? I swear she didn't have bangs. I like bangs, so that's not a complaint. I guess they're kind of swept back, so they just look like the regular rest of her hair. So like I said, she's the same face as Karina, so she looks very sad, but it's sweet. And I think it's those light brown eyes that really lured me in and made me want to have her. And then because of her and wanting her so bad, the Karina doll has grown on me. But at first I thought she just looked too sad, almost, yeah, like depressing sad. But then I think, okay, no, it's sweet sad. So also, because she's got a Christmas outfit, I'm not going to display her in as a Christmas doll all year. So luckily, and this is going to be in the next video, but luckily, I'm just letting you know these kind of things. The Canadian, so Maple Leaf, but the Canadian Ruby Red site, Maple Leaf is a dealer for Ruby Red is what it is. So they have dealers all around the world, and sometimes they get exclusive limited edition dolls, and then sometimes limited edition dolls are sold through the dealers and online. So the reason I was talking about that, I could focus sometimes, is that they are having this Easter sale on the main site, the German site, and then within the last couple of days of me recording this, they extended it to, I'm assuming, all the dealers. Oh, do they always have that on their head? I don't think they did. But here, there's the emblem, the RRFF, the Ruby Red Fashion Friends, and a heart on their scalp. So anyway, the Easter sale was buy a doll, the Coraline dolls, and you will get a free outfit. So I'm trying to think, do I do the wig first or the outfit? I think I do the wig last. I think that's what I discovered last time was easier. Keeps the hair safer while I'm doing all this stuff. So I'm just gonna quickly remove everything from the paper because it makes a lot of noise. Get it out of the way, okay, good. So because what I was saying about the sale that's going on really works for me because I don't want her to have to wear her Christmas clothes all year long, or even a winter outfit, even if you take away the snowman. So I'm going to use one of the outfits from that sale. That's going to be my next Ruby Red video, unboxing all that stuff. You don't even want to know yet. I'll tell you later. One of the outfits, I was amazed, is the exact outfit I wanted for her. So I'm so happy that I just got it for free and I didn't have to, I'm just lucky that, because that's the thing about the sale, in case anybody is looking at the website, because the main Ruby Red website has the same sale going on. It's random. The outfit is randomly picked with whatever doll you get. But let's just say I upped my chances of getting the outfit I wanted because I bought quite a few dolls. And again, in case you haven't seen the other unboxings, the reason I'm able to get all these dolls is because I have had my Integrity Toys dolls that I mentioned before that I no longer collect. I have had them sitting in my closets because they wouldn't all fit in one for years. And now I'm going through the fun of selling them off. And then when I, sell a certain number and I feel like, okay, I've been responsible, I can treat myself. And let's just say I've been hunkering down. And that New Year's resolution is well underway. Oh, I'm not even showing you the outfit stuff at all because I'm so busy blabbing. But it's like a cable knit kind of dress. So, and it feels very nice. Maybe that's the best way to do it, is to talk about it as I'm putting it on rather than to talk about it. And then dress them separately. So it's very cute, like what is that, like thigh length? I think I'm so used to their bodies now that her face, as young as it looks, and I know these are supposed to be young bodies as well, I just feel like she now looks older now that I'm seeing her this way. Maybe I should put the tights on first. So they're glittery. I don't know if you could pick up the sort of sparkle thread that goes through them. And again, I'm putting her on only in this for a little bit, which means I'll probably have to feature her in the next video. You're welcome, because she's really pretty, and I'm sure if you don't see it yet, you will definitely see it when I get the wig on her. So yeah, back to what I was saying about selling stuff, because this is how my brain is all over the place when I'm doing these things, which I'm sure is pretty normal. Because I'm, finally hunkering down and clearing out my closet space, it feels good. So I think, so in case you're wondering too why I am so far behind, it's kind of been one excuse after another. First of all, selling dolls is a lot of work. It's not just about how, listing things and stuff like that. It's taking a lot of pictures, and then when people are interested, they want to see more pictures, and it's a lot of back and forth. And then finally, they'll either ghost or they'll pass, or they'll say, oh, I'll get back to you next week. And then you take that as code for you'll pass. And Then sometimes it's like, oh, you sold the doll that I said I was gonna ask for next week, and I was like, well, that was last 2 weeks ago, so I just thought you didn't want it anymore. So that's what I'm saying. It's a lot of work, and then yeah, of course, it's packing it up and shipping it and getting quotes. So that's why I need the motivation of something like a new doll to collect. Why I've been kind of, let's say, behind rather than irresponsible, because it's out of sight, out of mind, I guess, really. But every once in a while, like, oh, I wish I could put away these towels. And I'm exaggerating because it's not towels that I keep in these kind of closets, but it is space that I could really use for other stuff. And just, if anything ever happened, it's not like I would have enough insurance to cover everything that's in there. Now, I really do wish they came with their wigs on, but lately, as someone who loves to customize their stuff, I have been seeing a little bit of the appeal about being able to customize them easily. They're also sweet. Because, for this example, like she could have, because the wig itself, and I'll show you more closely in a second, it's got some blonde highlights in it, and it's not, it's just like it's a nice wig. It's a nice high quality wig, but I'm not sure it suits her character completely. But I like it. I'm just maybe wishing I had put the band back a little bit further. Tell me if you think her wig is too low. I mean, I do these things while I'm recording and then I fix them up after. So cute. These tilty heads, cutest thing. All dolls should have ball jointed heads. Yeah, okay, it's growing on me. I think it is. It is in the right spot. I'm just always questioning myself. So anyway, I finally found my motivation. And it's not like every time I sell a doll, I buy a doll. It's just that knowing that if I give myself, oh, they're very, very soft. So when I opened Autumn Dawn, oh, I almost did it again. There we go. I was amazed at how soft her boots were, and these feel the exact same way. They're very, it's like a faux suede, I guess. And because when I opened, when I unboxed Autumn Dawn, I was really afraid to put on her boots. I don't know. I think let's see if I'm more confident now, so you can kind of see the entire process of how it might be, because they have long feet, so I might not have untied it enough, loosened it enough. There we go. See, that wasn't bad, but I was terrified before. But like anything else, you get used to it, you become more confident, and they become your little gremlins. Now, another thing about Ruby Red is they keep almost all their dolls in stock. Like the ones, they keep stock photos of them to tease you forever. So there are quite a few dolls that, if they were still available, I think I would probably be buying a doll every time I sold one, because they do have a lot of really cute dolls in their archives. But luckily, there are only a few left. Well, not a few, but yeah, the limited edition wise, there are only a few, and I think, no, there's one I haven't bought yet. But here's my other confession. Because they have dealers and you can punch out to their sites from the stock photos, I've been emailing dealers to be like, do you have this doll left in stock? Do you ship to Canada? And I might have found one or two that way. So even though I say there aren't that many online, like left in stock, I have my ways. And it's a good thing because, like I said, it's really motivating me, as I've said 100 times, to clear out my closets. And you wouldn't believe how many are left in there. Okay. I think I got too confident. Not that I ruined the boot, but just that I should have loosened a little bit more, but I thought, let's try it. Let's see how durable this is. And it is. Really beautiful. I'm doing all this, and I'm just going to change her when I record the next video. But you deserve to see, like you probably want to see how she looks all gussied up. And now onto the jacket, which is probably the most impressive part of her outfit. Such a shame that she's going to wear it during the winter. Is, how does it feel? Oh, so it's, how would you say? It's almost, see this pattern that's going through it. There's a sort of mesh purple underneath, like inside, and then this is soft, not flocked, velvety kind of. These little, the lighter purple parts are flocked, and then there's a silvery thread going through everything too. You can probably see it sparkle, and then around the cuffs and the lining of the jacket are rhinestones. Well, yeah, black and white rhinestones. Wow, they really sparkle in person. I don't think they're Swarovski, are they? But they sparkle like Swarovski. Nice. Some pearl details on the pockets. It's a faux pocket, right? Oh no, it's a real pocket. Wow, she can't even. The dolls are articulated, but not enough to get their hands right into a pocket necessarily. This is a shame that I'm going to be putting this away for for the rest of the year. And then the buckle around the neck has another rhinestone in it. Is it? Oh, it's my big face is in the way. And this is all soft. The cuffs, the lining, everything is so nice. A fully lined jacket. So when they do their limited edition stuff, they really go all out because they're even their core line. Oh yeah, that's the other thing too. So I do think these are kind of promoted as kids' toys with a collectible quality to them. Now, when you buy the limited edition dolls, I believe it says for collectors age 14 and up. But then the core line dolls say, I think 6 and up. And then when I'm sure a lot of you get a lot of people who look at doll stuff online, you get the targeted ads for Ruby Red, and they work clearly because I have been seeing them for a long time, but it took me a little while to cave because I'm so afraid of getting to new stuff. Now do you know why? Because I have I don't know, 5 behind me, 3 in front of me, and 6 more to open later. But what I was saying is in those ads, they do show kids playing with them, but I think they also want to tap into the adult market as well. And in my opinion, they've done a great job making great dolls for adult collectors. What's left? Put on her hat, toque, and I'll bring her up. Oh, let me take off the hairnet for you to see the extent of her wig. Very pretty. Maybe I do like the colors. I'm not crazy about the bangs. I think I would have liked her, maybe when I get the hat on and her let's call it year-round outfit, her all seasons outfit. It has a headband, so it'll probably keep it better in place. And maybe it's supposed to. I don't know. Maybe it's supposed to make her hair look thicker. Yeah, it looks kind of nice. I guess I just had to adjust to what it actually is and not what I thought from pictures. It's so funny how she looks more mature in person. She really shouldn't. All right, and then she's got her toque, her beanie. I believe they call it a beanie. Yeah, I think with the hat on, it holds her hair in better. It makes her face look sweeter too. Such a little cutie. So here she is. Here's Grace. Very nice, right? You need to see her like this. She almost reminds me of these old, not the Big Eyes paintings from the 60s, but these other paintings that I used to see from the 1970s of girls in the forest. I really don't know what they are, and I haven't really been able to find them, but she kind of reminds me of that type of style of doll. I'm turning her toward me when I should be letting you see her while I open her purse, which again has that fur part to it. And then, oh yeah, she's got a necklace. I should have put that on before her jacket. Oh no. So these are gem beads, like they're beads, but they have the same sparkle element. Why is this? Oh, okay, so this bead is just misplaced. There we go. So I think they should be a little bit more. Can you see the spark? Oh, maybe you can see how it sparkles the beads like this, and a zip purse here. And there's no stuffing in it, like tissue paper or anything like that. But I think it's fine. Like I said, it's winter's over, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to change her out of this now, because I knew that it was impressive from looking at it online, but it's when you see something in person, it's just a different story always. And I should know better by now, but I never will. I'll never learn in certain ways. I'm having a hard time getting her strapped. I'll have to figure that out later. And then here's the necklace that I can't believe I forgot, because it was one of my favorite things. It was one of those things that I was planning to keep on her even if I change her outfit. Before I would have said when I change her outfit, and I'm like, if I change her outfit. It's metal. It's a, what do you call it? A lobster claw hook? One of those. So it's going to be a little bit tricky to put on, but it's got more rhinestones in the snowflake charm with a sort of a teardrop drop pendant, I would say. I don't know how easy this is going to be to put on, but I will pretend to put it on. I don't even know. I think it's supposed to be underneath the jacket. But anyway, here is how it looks. And after, I'll probably, finesse everyone and bring them all back. But you get a little bit of an idea of how it looks. And guess what else I'm going to open? Her snowman. I swear. I swear it said that it wasn't included. Or maybe I didn't want to get my hopes up. I don't know. Oop. So I'm just going to put this off out of the way for a bit. And I'm not even going to, if she stands up, I'm not even going to bother with the doll stands. But I don't know how to get her purse to stay up. Maybe it needs to go over her head or something. She seems to be holding it up, but it's not. It's just, you see it dangling right there. Let me put her off a little bit while I open her snowman friend. She looking at you? There you go. If he face plants, I'll be devastated. So I might have to put her on the floor when I get to the next doll, who I'm going to make sure is Tom this time. Oh, it's also, well, it feels like, what are the styrofoam? So the body and head are styrofoam, sort of like cotton balls for the arms, and feels like a scarf, a sparkly scarf that's glued all around him. So this is a really cute piece to put out at your, it doesn't have to be Christmas, I guess. Not everybody who celebrates Christmas are the only people who make snowmen, snow people, snowmen or women, whatever you want to call them. So is that a glitter bomb? No, I don't know what I felt. Just panic, I guess. So yeah, I would definitely highly recommend her. I can't believe she's still on site, on the website, because as I said, there were 2 dolls, and out of the 2, everybody has different opinions, certainly, but I just think she was the prettier of them, and maybe it's the eyes and the sad expression, but she's so sweet. Bring her back one more time, just in case I didn't show her enough. And so the other doll wasn't the same mold, wasn't the same face sculpt, but they looked kind of similar. It's just, the other one was very fair-skinned, blonde, and I believe her jacket was blue where this is purple, but other than that, everything was the rest of the outfit was pretty much the same. And I don't know what she came with, if she came with a snowman or something else, because I didn't even think she came with her snowman. So, unreliable source. Okay, now, next is Tom. I don't know how Grace got on top. That's so funny. I guess I was just meant to open her first and, to have you fall in love with her the whole time I'm opening the other 2 dolls. Or maybe it's nice to go girl, boy, girl, because that's what I'm going to be doing. So same thing. I already removed the customs form because it was really unsightly. And I'm really glad these didn't get as mucked up as other. So the Integrity Toys dolls, as I mentioned, when I would buy those secondhand and people would not wrap them, or when I sell them, I always wrap them because they are sturdy. The Integrity Toys ones are even sturdier than this. But I hated when people would just write my address right on the shipper box, and because you see a little bit of dirt and stuff, right? So it feels harder to keep them because then you have these dirty boxes in your closet wherever you keep them. So am I holding this right here? You go. Is this Tom? Is he really in a pink box? Mauve. How do you pronounce it? Yeah. Okay, it's Tom. I'm looking at the monitor just to be sure. So same thing. The boxes are similar in the sense that it's got his face and a heart, but it's purple this time. Purple, mauve, lavender, lilac. Too many different shades of different colors. I'm going to see if she's okay over there. The same thing, white tissue paper. I'll just show you quickly what you see inside. And you're going to see 2 dolls on their certificate of authenticity because they were sold. See, when I didn't even know his name for the longest time. I called him the Valentine doll because they kept promoting the dolls around Valentine's. And so it was promoted as Tom, and Macy, whatever the girl's name was. She's cute, but I had no need for her. He's number 71 of, you'd think I'd know, but no, you wouldn't. 250. Okay, so he's 71 of 250. She is sold out, and I just think that's the thing about boy dolls, is as cute and as sort of necessary as they are, because there aren't as many of them. They don't make as many boy characters, and so they kind of, for me, I think I have that sort of, let me just quickly open this. I don't think I need to show you anything else in there, right? Get this loud paper out of here. That's it. It's the only tissue. So I was saying that even, just because they don't make as many of them, I feel this, I'm not an empathy or sympathy or something, but I just like the boy dolls. Even though as a kid, I hated boy dolls. I hated when I would ask for Gem and I got Rio, you know what I mean? But as an adult, I guess it's just different. He comes with, I'm sure they're not dried flowers. Are they dried flowers or are they just fake flowers? Maybe they're dried flowers. But dried flowers don't always smell as nice as you think. And see, that's the thing. That's why I took them as Valentine's dolls, because they showed him in the pictures giving her flowers, and these do feel like dried flowers. So I think they are. Oh, they are. They definitely are. And I don't like smell of flowers. And that's all I'll show you before I open the doll so that I can just show you this stuff as we go. Same thing. Oh, and that's the other thing. He's got a taller body. So I just don't want anything to fall out that's finding a little bit extra. So I believe they're 14 and a half and he's 15 and a half. And Alex, who's right, oh, I didn't get it that right time. Alex here, he has the same height, not the same body because the boy and girl bodies are different. So he's 15 and a half. Ooh, really pretty face. Or handsome. Boys can be pretty. And I'm going to do the same thing with the... Okay, so he comes out kind of with the hair kind of on. I guess it's just somewhere to put it. And then he looks... See, right now he looks like he just came out of surgery or something. So that's not the prettiest sight to see. And same thing on the back. He's got his RRFF heart. Wow, he does look bigger than all the other dolls. Can you see it? Yeah. You should be able to see that. Very pretty. Pretty, but I keep saying pretty, but you know what I mean. It's fine. All right, first I want to put on his... I don't know if I'm getting better. But actually, no, it wasn't hard to begin with, so I guess I shouldn't say that it's getting better. Let me put his stuff this way so I don't mix it all up. Because remember what I said in the beginning about collectors liking to keep everything that goes with their doll? This is what I'm talking about. I can't throw away any of the garbage. Ooh, it's like stuck. Okay, being dramatic. Now, see, this is the doll, the second doll that I really, really wanted from Ruby Red. The first was one of the other limited edition boys. As I've been perusing their site, I've learned that there are definitely more boy dolls, but they're usually limited edition. Alex is the only core doll, and I don't know why boy dolls just don't sell. Now, am I able to figure out which is the front and the back? So the really cute red wig, which is I do like red haired dolls. Don't know why. Just like what you like. And so anyway, I think that was part of the temptation. And I think it's fine. It looks about right. No way to really know for sure. Oh yeah, no, it looks good. Because when their hair's longer and their bangs, it's a lot easier to tell. But he's got a sort of swoopy, sweepy, sideswept hair, curls. And he's got the kind of face. So he's the only one with this face. It's a new sculpt. And as you can see, I feel like, I don't know if you remember when I showed Alex, but this doll looks has a little bit more musculature. I don't know if that's the right word for, a doll that's probably still supposed to be an early teenager. Again, put his stuff over here so I don't mix it all up. Yeah, glued wig would have been so much nicer because even though there's the anti-slip, it just doesn't, it sticks out in some places. No, it's fine. I just didn't have it placed correctly. Cute wig. He reminds me of kind of like Final Fantasy characters, which is probably the most basic thing to compare. If there's any kind of real anime fans out there or real video game gamers out there, they'd probably like, really, that's all you could think of? But yes, it is. Oh, yeah, I want to get this off so that I can get to his outfit. And this boy. So I was saying he was the second doll I wanted because Jace, limited edition doll who was released back in December after a pre-order period rather than amount of dolls, also was the same body. And the thing that, when I was looking for a reason not to buy the dolls, what I settled on was, oh, his feet look really long, like boats. Like, not necessary. Doll shoes, doll feet do not need to look this long. So like I said, when I was looking for an excuse not to buy, that was my deterrent. That was my determining, don't get into something new factor. But now, onto the outfit. I'll bounce back and forth if I think of more else to say. But this is a properly buttoned up shirt. So it literally feels like a shrunken down dress-up shirt. But I wouldn't wear this. It doesn't have, some shirts, polyester-y, kind of almost like they feel scratchy on your skin. So I wouldn't wear a shirt like this. But on a doll, it's cute. Why not? I don't have to feel it once it's on him. But unbuttoning it to get it on him is like... Bleh. And he's got a really strong color scheme. They both did. What's her name? I guess it doesn't really matter. Maybe Macy, something like that. Murby. And even though the dolls have grown on me so much more, she's very cute, the girl who went with him, but she's not somebody I regret. It's just that because he's a little romantic, I'm going to have to figure out either someone to pair with him or just have him be like a little ladies' man who just bounces from girl to girl with his little bouquet. See whose attention he can grab. And I think he has different underwear from, his are more like, kind of like boxer briefs compared to what, I think Alex, I don't remember his underwear being like that, but again, he was my first one. It was a long time ago now. And this isn't going to be fun, is it? Even though the buttons, getting them done up wasn't too bad, I decided to spare you the sight. And I'm hoping that all these layers are supposed to go up together, that it's not supposed to be. I'm sure you could wear options, you know, top with the blazer, which I will show you in a second, or just a sweater. And this is another cable knit type of sweater, different kind of pattern in it, but same thing as I said for pretty much everything I've put on here. If I had noticed he has cuff buttons too. Oh, you know it. They're actually not bad to button up. For his head, to anyone who's curious, I just turned his head to the side and then the neck button went up. It wasn't too bad, but I decided to spare you that too. Now let's find out if his sweater easily slides over his undershirt or his long sleeve shirt. How do I do this? Push it underneath. This might be the hardest part of all. Nope, got it. Or it got me. Hardest part should be over, so let's just snap him up in the back. Put on his corduroy blazer. Wow, I don't even think I realized it was corduroy. I think it just looked like a plain kind of, not linen, but a cotton type suit. So just snaps in the back. Nothing special to see here. Other than knowing what this process is that Ruby Red thinks is part of the fun. And I disagree. Which is stupid because how many times have I dressed dolls on here just for the sake of it? But I guess in those videos I'm not anxious to see the doll come together because they don't come out of a box with nothing on. Oh, so I should show you up close. So it's so high quality. And I know I sound so repetitive, but are these functional pockets too? No, these are faux pockets, but there are suits like that too, so why not? The buttons on the back are faux, like not functional. He's got the pocket protector, and it's just sewn in, so it only goes as deep as the hanky. Is that what it's called? The handkerchief goes. And more buttons. Only 2. Yay. And I think I don't need to tuck in his shirt, so I could have put on his pants first. Well, after all that work to get the sleeves down, I went riding up under his jacket because I want to see all the layers. I want to see all these details because they are really nice and they put a lot of, it's like high quality craftsmanship. Hope I said that right. Now, luckily, the opening in the blazer, the sleeve is wide enough that you can really get your finger up in there and then hold on to the sleeves and pull them down. I just didn't think you needed to see all of that. Maybe I'll leave his blazer open. Socks first? Socks first. So, guess what they're like? Shrunken down, high quality socks that are, I really like his color story. I think that's what it is that really attracted me or lured me to this doll. When would it have been? I think I started seeing the ads after, I don't know if it was before or after the doll came out, because as you know, 250 pieces, I think it said. And you had, so by the time I got the targeted ads, he was either about to be ready for release, and I was really slow to, guess what I should have done? His socks are going on after. Too much friction. He's still in stock. I think that's obvious because he's a boy, and I just think boy dolls are not as easy to sell. And I believe he's $179, but he doesn't have free shipping. Grace might have had free shipping, and the other limited edition doll, yes, there are more. I don't know if I made that clear earlier on the way, that were free shipping. But what's funny about the free shipping, so let's say you get a doll with free shipping, and then you add an outfit. You no longer get free shipping. So the outfit I was going to get with that most recent limited edition doll I purchased. Oh, and there's a snap on. I don't know if I made that clear, but this is a snap button. It's not the impossible. This would have been really hard to do up if it weren't a snap button. So the latest limited edition doll that I've purchased, who was just recently shipped, she didn't come with an additional outfit. So either I'm going to find another outfit for her, or I'm going to keep her in the one that she's in, which is not really, I'll figure out where to put her in my collection because she's very different. Let's just put it that way. She doesn't really go with my other dolls. Maybe she'll go with him. We'll see. So after all that work to get the sleeves down inside his jacket, the jacket sleeves hang lower than, yeah, that was so stupid to try to put his socks on first. They totally go up inside fine. So you can't even see all my work of trying to get his sleeves down. But I guess it's better than being all bunched up inside. So it's a good thing it tricked me. Now, on to the part I'm least excited about, because I've seen it in pictures. I know how it's going to look. They don't look any better in person. These are boats, but he's got longer feet because he's got a bit bigger of a body. However, that's not to say these aren't gorgeous shoes. They just probably would look... I don't think his feet need to be that long. And maybe it's part of... They kind of have a little bit of, you can roast me for calling it this way, but a little bit of like an anime look. I said, what did I say, Final Fantasy before? And now I'll say even cornier. Or no, I shouldn't say corny. I love it. So for the record, I'm not making fun of Final Fantasy. I'm just saying I'm not a very big gamer it's like, I feel like my knowledge is so basic. But then when I make fun of myself, I realize I'm making fun of other people too. But anyway, what I was about to say was Kingdom Hearts, because that was Disney meets Final Fantasy, which were two of my favorite things back in the early 2000s. So when that happened, I almost exploded. But anyway, those characters tend to have bigger feet. So that's what I was getting to, is what this kind of makes me think it might be kind of the style of. But as you're going to see in a second, if you can't already, so big, unnecessarily, but so nice. Such nice shoes. And I don't think I'm going to... Nope, I'm not going to say that. I was about to say, I don't think I'm going to get into something to do with these dolls, customizing, but I'm sure I eventually will. It's just for now, there's so much new stuff to take in that I shouldn't even start thinking about the next step. I didn't tie them very nicely, but you know what? He will definitely not need a doll stand, because how will a boy with these big feet ever fall over? Yeah, he's planted in the ground. I should bring him closer, because you see it? You see what I'm talking about? It doesn't look... I feel like it doesn't look as bad on the monitor as it does in front of my face. But such beautiful details, such a nice sculpt. A new sculpt for him. Very piercing eyes. They're like a light blue, light gray. There's so much detail in these eyes. They're inserted. They're not sleepy eyes or whatever. And then the long lashes. So they have really pretty face-ups, if that's what they're called. Maybe these could have been buttoned up. Let's just see. I really wish that the sleeves inside hung down, but maybe I'll figure something out. Oh no, it fits. I was like, maybe he's not supposed to wear all these layers and then button up. You saw how slender he is. He should be fine. Yeah, so how do I make him hold? Ooh, I don't know if he's going to be able to bend his arm with all this. I would probably give some kind of assistance. Or can he just hold them? He kind of has space. Yeah. Okay, he can hold it. He can hold it pretty well. There we go. Here's Tom. Oh, and that's another thing. I may not keep all their names. He doesn't look like a Tom to me. He doesn't feel like a Tom. That's such a... it's like I have family members name that, and that's not making fun of my family members. It just doesn't feel like a fun name for it all. Feels like maybe that'll be his name later in life. Do they look good together? No, Tom, don't even think about it. Okay, so that's doll number 2. Only one more to go. And I think I've been alluding to what my next unboxing is going to be like. That I said there was a sale going on at the Ruby Red Canada, Maple Leaf. So consider this a bit of an appetizer compared to what that's going to be when I open those, all the stuff I got from that sale. And speaking of all stuff and the free outfit sale going on right now, there better be an outfit in here, because I ordered an outfit with this doll. This is Freda, I think her name is, but I just don't know if I'm going to keep her that name. And I ordered an outfit with her, so I thought they would either ship in an outside box, not the shipper right away. She feels kind of heavy, so I'm thinking there must be an outfit in here somewhere. So let's see together after I show you everything in her box. This is the regular box. I've shown it on here a few times already, so you may be familiar if you've seen other videos. Who knows? Do you think the outfit's in here? Okay, it's in here. I was tempted to open the box and just check so that I didn't have a negative moment on here. But I had pretty good faith that they wouldn't do me wrong. But this is for another doll. This is for the doll I said that I found when I was emailing other countries and being like, do you ship to Canada? So that might go on her. And I feel like if I'm going to redress a doll, it may be this one. I like parts of her outfit. Her name is Girl Power Freda. Let me just rip open this tissue. You get it out of here. But because I am of a certain age, let's say, when the Spice Girls were a thing, her having a girl power shirt, it feels kind of dated for me. And is it still a thing? Do people still say girl power? Because I even hated it at the time, I gotta be honest. And I love the Spice Girls because I was the target demographic, really. Oh, and she's gonna have her wig on. Oh, one fewer thing to do to bore you with. Or not bore you with, you know what I mean. So I don't want them falling out, so that's why I'm holding her like this. But you've already seen it, so I don't know I'm doing that again. Because I'm repetitive, I guess. So what do I need to do? Get her top on first. Okay, every time I get this pamphlet, it feels different. Okay. Yeah, so with a different pamphlet every time, if you've seen me, and well, this has different dolls on it now. Oh, so I can show you Karina. So this is Grace's, this doll here with the blonde. Can you see her? Is it focusing in? Come the other way. So if you could probably see how sad she is in this picture. So this is the original mold, I believe, and then, so they say Grace has Karina's mold. Anything else I need to show you from this before I throw it away? Not throw it away, put it to the side. Well, you'll be seeing some of these dolls soon. So will I, technically. And I'm also having trouble determining the different molds. Is this the main mold? Because when you're new to stuff, dolls particularly, it's so hard to tell if they all have the same face. And if you look at the dolls behind me, for the 30th time I've talked about them in this video. Nope, this way. In here, actually. There's a doll, the Autumn Dawn doll. To me, I was like, oh, she has the same face as Hannah, who's in the pamphlet I threw away when I could have put there. So I thought she had the same face as this doll, this one right here. But now I'm thinking a bunch of them have the same face, and they don't tend to look the same because their color choices are so different, and I haven't been able to figure out the sort of details about their mold yet. To obviously dolls have different molds, but the ones that are the same, I'm having a lot of trouble telling with the core girls if they all have the same face. And then, so that would mean Autumn Dawn has the core girl face, which is fine. It's not that I have a problem with the core girl face. It's just me trying to, I'm going to bring her close, and I don't know if there's any, if you would even know the dolls enough yet to see if she's the same face as everyone else. So you're going to get to see her. What I consider a corny top, just because like girl power brings me back to, what were they, 1997? So it's a revival. So that's why if you like girl power and saying girl power, that's not me making fun of you. It's just me saying I'm of a certain age. Oh yeah, I should probably take this off for you to, first of all, take it off. It's just, she just got a braid, a really nice thick braid. But I wanted you to see her face to see if she looks the same as all the other girls. Because I'm starting to think maybe the mold was used on most of the core girls, and I can't tell yet. And I don't know what made me wonder that. Yeah, because I think, no, there must have been two molds, and I don't have the other one yet. Well, I have it. I just haven't unboxed it yet, not in this video. It's like I keep teasing that this huge video is coming, because it is. It's going to be. But anyway, the good thing about her top, back to Freida, and I may not keep her name, because I'm not seeing Freida when I look at her. Oop. Oh, I didn't even show you. So it's just cotton tights. They're footless, and I always think when they're wearing tights in the stock pictures that they would be tights or tights. Stockings? I don't know if I'm calling them the right thing, because I'm a boy who's never worn things like, or who's never worn stockings, tights, whatever. And have, it's not my style. That would be called, right? Tights, pantyhose. Now I'm sounding really of a certain age. They're very cute. I love when things are striped. Always gives me like a Tim Burton kind of vibe, and that was my favorite growing up. I loved Tim Burton. I can't tell if they're the same face. Whatever it is, she's really pretty. I really like if the paint job did that much of a difference that I can't even tell. It's a pretty versatile sculpt. Whereas some of them do look alike, but some of them I'm convinced. I just want to look at how she is on the. Is the shirt out or over? I think this is pulled up over the shirt. It doesn't. Did I say yet about the shirt? The thing that doesn't. The reason why I'm okay with the top saying girl power is because her jacket zips up anyway. So you're not even going to see it. I'm not even going to see it, because I'm never going to show her shirt. I think what happened was I ended up defending making fun of girl power. So it's like a fake leather, but it's really thin. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean, it's not going to make her stand really bunchy. For example, when American Girl has their fake leather, the doll's arms stick out because the leather, the material they use, is so thick that there's no give. So this, I'm saying, it feels nice. It may have a limited shelf life because a lot of dolls I've collected, when they have items of clothing with this type of material, you have to be very careful with where you sort of the climate of your display room, let's say, because it will start to. Oh, most of you would know that too, because American Girl has had the same issue with their clothes. But the old leathery stuff will start to peel. I was about to say disintegrate. Maybe disintegrate. Come on, Zebra, don't let me down. I don't want to see. I don't want to see that girl power shirt. But if I hate it that much, I can always change her outfit because I have quite a few coming. Okay, you know what? Okay, I was about to say I give up, and then it went. So I forget I have to threaten these things to make them. Oh, now she's got a little Elsa braid. Cute. But I want to have some kind of ribbon or bow detail there. And now onto her boots. I will kind of focus. But as you know, if you're a doll collector too, it's a lot to take in when you're unboxing 3 dolls at once. Oh, I don't even think I talked about how long it took to get here. So they ship very fast. Like this is a silvery, shiny, fake leather shoe with a nice solid sole, and they're lace-ups. So because it ships from Hong Kong and I'm in Canada, Eastern time zone, I believe they're 13 hours ahead. I think it also depends on daylight savings and stuff. So when I would place an order, it would ship the next, let's say, 3 a.m. my time or something like that, just because of their time zone. And see, I've had things shipped from Hong Kong and they arrive really fast. And these ones, they probably took about, what did they take? I think they took about a week. But what happened was, as long as they get into transit before the weekend, I find they'll travel over the weekend. So it'll make it a little bit faster of when you're going to receive them. And so they kind of, who came together? I think these two ended up arriving the same day, just by the way it cleared out. And then she came the next day. So yeah, I would say it was a week, maybe 8 days in total. So I've heard of people ordering from their American collectors, people in the States, and they got their doll in like 3 days. So I guess it really just depends on, is Canada that much farther? I thought we were close to China or Hong Kong, which is, part of China. So there's not much to worry about if you're ordering from them. And sorry, you know what? I think there's a difference now with Americans ordering, but I also have always paid customs. Like I said, fluky, kind of luck of the draw. So I feel like if I got lucky 3 times in a row, I'll anytime I open up a Hong Kong shipped doll, I'll let you know the situation, of course. So here we go. I think that wasn't too bad. I was probably a little overwhelmed inside at times, but I don't think it showed. Excited, overwhelmed, what do we want to say? So let me bring Freda closer. You know what? I guess I might as well show you the outfit, even though I'm not going to show it on anyone right now. And it was the last one of this outfit. Does it say the name of it anywhere? I'm seeing spots. And it wasn't just because it was the last. Oh, I could tell you a little funny thing as I'm showing you the parts of the outfit. So when I put it in my cart, it said it was the last one. And then I put it in my cart to think about, do I want this? Am I just, jumping in too fast? Yes, I do think about these things. And then I think, no, it's never too fast. It's never too much. Once I'm in, I'm in. And so I put it in my cart to think about it, as I said. And then when I I was like, let me go back in and look at the outfit again, see if I really like it. And then it said it was sold out of stock. And I was like, oh no, all this humming and hawing and I lost the outfit. Am I sad? Yeah, I'm kind of sad, but it's okay. I'll find something else. So then I went to remove it from my cart and and then it said 1 in stock. And I was like, oh wow, whoever ordered it, their order mustn't have gone through. So I put it back in my cart again and I was like, okay, was that the universe trying to tell me not to move too hastily? Let me think about it again. And I put it back in my cart, thought about it, and then I went back in to look at it again and see if I liked it. I was like, oh, I went out of stock again. This is what I get for delaying. And I was like, oh, let me try something. So I would put it in my cart, check the stock status, take it out of my cart, and then check if it was back in stock. So I think the point of my long yammering story, well, this is really soft. The point of my long story is that if you put something in the cart, it's kind of reserved in your cart. Because I had, like a jerk, not thinking, not knowing, had put it in my cart overnight, basically. I already said this is a really soft top, like, that soft polyester that almost feels like rubber. I really like how that feels. I was gonna say, it feels like rubbery. Does that make any sense? I hope it does. And I didn't even talk about this. It's lined. Wow, it's a nice line skirt. I guess it would have to be because of the spots. So yeah, I had stolen, basically. I had blocked anyone from buying this set if they were trying to. So just so you know, if you put something in your cart, it is reserved. This is not really as black as the top. It's like a, I don't know if it's going to be as obvious on, yeah, it's even more obvious on camera. It's almost like a dark brown, right? But I guess once the skirt's breaking it up, and I don't know, it's a really cute outfit, and I'm glad I got it. And these boots, such cute boots. This is why I was really wanting them. Did they just slide on? There's no opening? Okay, so this part stretches. There's this part up here. It's like a elastic, kind of an elasticy material. Really cute boots. I'm not certain it's going to suit the doll that's on the way. And if it doesn't, I will find a doll for this outfit, even if it's Frida, because I really like it. It's really cute. But I'm going to look back at the stock pic and see if this is brown compared to this. I thought it was all black and white. It may just be faded. I don't know. Like I said, it's the last one. It's sold out now, so I'm not going to give it up anytime soon. But I'll just try to keep in mind, like, if I need to think about something, no, I'm kidding. I wouldn't do that normally, because that's kind of, maybe I shouldn't even said it out loud. And then the doll care tip. Oh, what they say about in the doll care tips is that you shouldn't leave dark colored clothes on your dolls for too long. I guess it's just, to protect them and cover their butts, as they say. Oh, and it says not to store your doll. Maybe that's another reason they come without that's why you dress them when you get them, is because, they don't want the dolls to arrive stained. And that's probably why they don't do the window dolls anymore, because the vinyl on them, it's very high quality. And some people have mentioned it's kind of translucent around the fingers. I can see why, because where the plastic gets a little bit thinner, just due to the finger indentations. But aside from that, the vinyl is very high quality. Everything about them is really nice so far. I'm super impressed. I love the posability. I love their little gremlin faces. They're just so sweet. They're a lot of fun. And that's why my next Ruby Red unboxing video is going to be a bit of a monster. So I think I think I already said that this is like an appetizer. That'll be the main course. And I'm going to try to put a palette cleanser in between so that it's not just, this one might already be long. I don't even know, because I talk a lot. In fact, I talk so much, I'm interrupting from the future to say this video is almost as long as that next monster video, because I talked so much. But I think the thing was, I was having so much fun opening those 3 dolls, it felt like a 20-minute video. But now that I've been editing, I can say that this is a really long video, and I wasn't able to cut that much out, because as much as I spoke, I didn't leave a lot of room to cut things. So anyway, that's probably not important, but at least I can come in and correct some of the things that I said I was going to look up or whatever. Yes, Grace did say in her stock images, or the listing, that she comes with her, what is it? Snowman Christmas tree ornament, I think is what it was. But then Chloe, that's the girl who was sold with her, or sold at the same time as she was, in the blue jacket. In her listing, it said that she's standing next to a snowman Christmas tree ornament or friend or something, but it didn't say that hers was included. And then in Grace's it said that, but everything else isn't included. But it did, so it was explicitly clear. I just was probably too excited ordering the doll to think about it. And the girl doll who was sold with Tom at the same time as Tom, her name is Maisie, not Macy, but I think I'm not familiar enough with the name Maisie to remember. Oh, and another silly thing I said China is closer to Canada. I hate listening back to things I say, but anyway, I think I was talking about on a map it's closer, but I do know that when my friends travel to China, it's a long flight, so I don't know why. I don't think I'm thinking a lot of the times when I'm talking these videos, and when I edit them back, it's like, wow, is that what I said? But anyway, I just want to let you know that, yes, it looks like it's closer on a map, but it's a really long flight, and I know that the shipping from China to Canada is really long, so anyway. Sorry you had to bear all that, and I think that's now correcting everything I said, but I was right, the next video is going to be long, but not much longer than this one. It's because I'm opening 6 dolls and 6 outfits. That's what I was getting to. But anyway, I will see you soon enough in it, so I don't know why I had to come in here and say all that. I just really felt like I had to correct some of the things that I was saying. So Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me, and I will see you soon in the next one.